Hello, I'm your teacher Grace. So today we're gonna be hanging out because I wanted to share some tips on how to color the hair and fur to create the volume and the softness effect on your painting. So with that said, let's get started. So one way to create the volume for hair and fur is to have the base color, the dark colors, and the highlights. So here are the base color. It can be any color. Just need to make sure it's not too dark or too light. Now I'm going to add in some dark areas. So I have already drew some lines to create the texture of the hair. And now I'm going to follow this line and then to block in the shadow area, which is the dark area. So this will be the darker versions of your base color, and I focus on the shadows area and also the small areas on the top. Okay, now I'm going to start to blend the highlights into my base color. So I'm going to mix a lighter color. So I'm using a lighter version of my base color. So now I continue to soften all the edges. Because you don't really want this part of the hair to be too solid. So now I'm going to blend in a little bit with the base color. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next, which is the ponytail. So I'm using the brown color for the ponytail. Now I'm going to put on the darker brown, which is the shadows area. So remember, try to draw the curvy line instead of a straight line, okay? So just the small areas will do. So you don't need to color the whole area with a dark brown, with a darker color, okay? Just a small area will do. Okay, then now I'm done with the dark area. Now I'm going for the highlights. So I'm going to mix a lighter brown for the highlights. So you can repeat the step to fine-tune the dark areas and the base area and also the highlight area. So now I want to soften the edges. And then the next will be the fur. So the same thing, we have this base color. Now I'm going to add the shadows area, which is a darker pink color. So I'm putting this darker area because just imagine the fur, there's many layers. So each of the layers will create the shadows on each other. So I'm just roughly blocking in the shadows area. And now I'm doing the highlight area. Well, so now we have learned how to paint the hair and fur. In my next video, we are going to do a little project, which is to create a cute Korean girl. Well, if you have missed out the video of how to draw hair and fur, I have put on the link down below the description. Don't forget to check that out. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!